Hello everyone, today I want to purify this lake, even though it just looks like a toxic cloud. We're 24% of the way, so we're actually doing pretty good. But I also want to see if we can automate a bit more than what we have. Also, I'm gonna have to fix this. They need to go into their own separate containers. Alright, there we go. So now the plates will all go into this one. And I had a bigger idea for the rods. But first, let's place down some conveyors. Connect it up to this one, so that will start flowing again. Now here's where we already run into another problem. I'm gonna need the part producer. However, that requires circuit boards, which requires copper. And I have not seen a single copper node on this entire planet, which really darn annoying, I will admit. We really need to find one. Like, there's a ton of these iron deposits around, but not a single copper, which is kind of annoying. So I'm just gonna go out, collect as much copper as I can, and hopefully, find a actual copper node. And the lake that we're purifying actually goes pretty darn far. Well, dang, found another 2 iron as well as a quartz deposit. You know what could very well be a thing is that they are locked to different biomes. And I'm pretty sure that biome on the other side, we have one next to our spawn location as well. But it's extremely hot in that area. Maybe that's where the copper spawns, which would be kind of mean because, well, we cannot get to it. And we kind of need quite a lot of it. I found another cave here. Some uranium ore in it, which allows us to make high-capacity batteries, apparently. Well, I suppose you all know the deal. This cave no longer has uranium in a sec. And that second is right now. Oh, I see something over there. Looks kind of new to me. That's a sulfur deposit. God damn it. I mean, I suppose that's good for later, but not for right now. There's also quartz deposit, another large iron deposit, phosphorus. I guess we are in a new type of biome because I've not seen that ore before, which I suppose could be good for us here, as that could of course mean copper. Although to be fair, I'm not even seeing it on the floor here, so maybe it's not good for us. With the osmium, apparently we can make a bunch of new stuff, which is kind of weird because I already picked up osmium in one of the other caves. Alright, those rocks look kind of suspicious. Although I think that's basalt. Yeah, that is basalt, alright. Alright, I'm gonna make my way back now, but I'm gonna do it slightly different. I'm gonna go over these mountains instead of along the beach. Alright, we're on the land of the copper again. And this is a pretty big mountain. Alright, it looks like I made it to the top. Sadly, I'm not rewarded for my efforts with a bit of copper. Well, I am rewarded with a little bit of copper, but I really want to find that deposit, man. Hey, that looks a little different over there. It looks like iron, but the bottom is a bit different. Please, please. Yes! Oh, flippin' finally, man. Alright, now how the heck are we gonna know where it is? Yeah, I did not think about that part. I was like, from how far? Can we ping this somehow? Do we have a map? Oh my goodness, I don't even know where the heck I am on this map. Hold up. Okay, we are over here. Large copper deposit. Wait, we have flippin'. Guys, this is my base. The map located a large copper deposit. Oh boy. Also, dang, this map is pretty damn big. It's also a lot of different biomes to it. Alright, well, I suppose technically it's a good thing. It means I don't have to spend 10 years making a conveyor belt. But my god, did I wish I saw that earlier, because that means I already saw that last episode, or at least past it. I wonder if I just saw it on my way up, so I only saw the top part sticking out. And apparently it's supposedly down here somewhere. I'm like right on top of it. Oh, look at how sneaky that is. Yeah, we walk down here. I followed this path. I wouldn't even have seen it. That is such a sneaky place for a large copper deposit. Oh my god. But hey, we found it. That's all that matters right now. It looks like the lake is nicely purifying. That is pretty good. Right, now let's make some components that we're gonna need. Alright, so in order to make the advanced miner, we need some gears, as well as more rods. Now, luckily, the rods are fine. However, the gears, this is the reason why I needed the extra producer, because I want to start automating that as well. Alright, we're at the large copper deposit. Smack that down. Then use a conveyor. Alright, there we go. I place this the other way around. Whoops. So this can smelt into copper ingots. Those will go automatically into here now. The water is 75% pure. Now I was looking at it. Circuit boards is one of the things we often need. We need silica for that. And for silica, we are going to need quartz. Meaning we're probably going to need another one of these. And then grab a bunch of quartz. And then have those smelted into silica. Now quartz weren't that far away, so we may as well just grab those right away. Pretty close to the base as well. Pretty sweet. How the heck are we gonna have this go? Because there's gonna be a tiny contraption there. I wonder if I laid this out nice. I don't think I did, I'll admit. Now, it's gonna be quite messy if we want to combine this with copper, now I think about it, to make circuit boards automatically, but you know what, that is a problem for another day, another me. At the moment, I don't really care that much. Right now, though, I'm glad to just be able to take some of these items and convert them finally into circuit boards. Although first we need some copper plates, which again we should automate, which we can do now that we have the copper and the silica. We can make all the circuit boards we need to make a bunch of the producers. So we slap that over here, connect the iron rods to the part producer, then let them make gears. Then we're gonna need more metal beams, I guess, which is a process we should probably automate eventually as well. And there we go, and that should, yep, gears go in here now. Eventually it will all back up, that is kind of my hope. And then now we can make another part producer. And this one's gonna create copper plates from the copper that we got. Alright, so it wants us to create the water pump next, which we need a bunch of rotors for. Which is rubber bands and cables, right. So I wonder if there is something that we can make that automatically stores organic. It doesn't seem like it. So the only way we can obtain organics now are from these plant growers, which I'll place another one down. Because this is clearly not that fast. So hopefully eventually we can get something that automatically crafts this, because the rubber is actually kind of expensive. Well, it's kind of having issues with power. It's still at 75% purity. I wonder why that is. Anyway, let's make that water pump, which is probably going to drain a lot more of the power. Can we make more wind turbines? Let's just create a bunch of these. Like, we must be at 100 now, right? Yeah, there we go. We're rushing at full 100 power. I create a tree greenhouse. That sounds like something that will automatically produce us a ton of this stuff, the organic. What do we need for that? Glass panes and cement. Okay, so we need silica for glass. Well, good thing we just set up that entire production line. However, that does mean, though, that we're going to have to set up a line for glass production. And also, it looks like cement is becoming a bigger threat now. So I kind of want to set that up, too. Because that tiny thing we got over there outside, not going to do the job. So let's find a nice suitable rock that's kind of out of the way of our base. Actually, this side here will probably do fine. And then slap all that straight into there. Alright, sweet, we automatically produce sand, so we can destroy this one. I also needed a part producer for glass. Now, annoyingly, we are in need of iron rods, but because I have it set up like this, the gears still need to fill up. So it looks like I'm gonna have to make those manually. Which is not too big of a deal, but kind of a pain at the same time. This is going to be like so sketchily close though. But it works. Alright, glass pane should be automatically produced. And now go in here. Now what I think I will eventually do is rip all of it out and start fresh. So we have this a bit more neatly organized. Because let's face it, there's no fixing what the heck I'm making and what I'm about to be building later. Alright, how big is this tree dome? Wow, that's actually really small. Is this like a conveyor out? Yes. Alright, it needs water. So we need pipes. Alright, slap a pipe in there. Tell me you produce. Yes, sweet. Exactly what I hoped for. Automatic organic production is huge. Means we can automatically craft rubber now. So let's slap one of those down. Do we need like raw rubber for anything besides rubber bands? Let's go take a look. Oh, okay, so some things do take rubber. Well, in a way to be expected, I suppose. Ultimately, it's no big deal. Also crazy how far you can get stuff. Alright, so all the rubber will go in here. Have this produced into rubber bands. And slot that straight into that one. Alright, sweet. So now we're making rubber bands automatically. When everything backs up, there's going to be a ton of organic in this chest here. So we have basically infinite food. Yeah, something tells me we cannot purify this lake any farther, at least not at this stage. It does want us to create a ground fertilizer. Wow, we actually have the supplies for that? Call me surprised. Is there an output to this? No. Then I'm just gonna slot it over here. Also an area fertilizer, eh? Wasn't that what this was for? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna need a pipe hub, because we're gonna need some more water. So this is gonna have to temporarily disconnect. And there we go. This is making the ground more fertile. That's sweet. Not 100% sure if this is gonna work. Because actually, I don't know how much water they all use. It doesn't seem like it's providing, like, enough, right? Kind of just drip feeding it, by the looks of it. Well, drip feeding if it was liters at a time. There we go, and then slotted that straight into there. And now it's producing 100%. Probably a bit overkill, to be fair, but hey. I mean, if it works, it works. So this is at 18% already. Pretty nice. And now we need to build a planet analyzer. And that is something I do want to see. Like, how far are we with this terraformation process? Oh, we also have some objectives now, eh? So our next terraformation objective is to reach 1,000 square meters of fertilized region. We're already at 508, so that's pretty good. We only placed down one of these machines. So all this is still toxified. We probably need to put down more pumps in this area. Right, these are the hot regions up here, which makes sense because that was like 50 degrees or something. That was ridiculous. So what is all this? Explore the planet, have resources. I guess it's just what can we do next? So if we get some sulfur, we can make something in the part producer, refiner, assembly bench, and then eventually we can make a vehicle cell. That probably... Oh, that's for our spaceship. So then we can get that back up and running. This is actually pretty cool though. It shows what we need in order to advance, which I like a lot. Alright, so here it shows the radiation. There's this tiny green spot, you can barely see it. I think that's where we are. And these are all the things that we have unlocked so far. It's actually, it looks like 50% or something. Alright, we kind of ran out of quests to do then, I guess. I kind of seem to have skipped over a bunch of stuff, but I suppose we can see what we need to do on this side now. So that was a pretty decent questline to get us started. I think we need more of these, because I don't think it will go any farther. But man, it already did a lot. Holy hell. Yeah, we also need some more water purifiers just stationed around the lake. Probably in different areas. However, before that though, I think we need to take stock on everything we have and see what needs to be automated. Like the copper here. Definitely needs something that not only produces plates, but also wires. It would probably be helpful if we have another smelter that feeds iron into this. Just so this goes a little faster. Something I want to do is make a proper base at some point as well. So yeah, I think next episode what we're going to do is we're going to automate a couple more things. I saw that we had a food box, so we're going to start on automating that so we have infinite food. We're going to have to figure out where we want to set up base though, because this is a fun area, but I think we kind of messed around with this area a lot. Although it does have every resource we would realistically need pretty close by. So either we're going to have to demolish everything we built and remake it, or what I'll most likely do is we're going to go up here and build a base on this level. Does mean we're going to have to terraform a little bit though. However, I did see in the trailer that there is a machine for that, so maybe we should work towards vehicles next. Yeah, we got the steamroller, so we should probably use that. So we need analyzer, sulfur ore. We can also upgrade our oxygen that way, but also unlock the steamroller. So yeah, that seems like a fun project for next time. For now, I hope you all enjoyed, and I see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.